Coach Campbell, you're the head coach for Benjamin Russell Wildcat Wrestling, and I appreciate you doing the recommendation today for Daniel Bland. Um, is there anything you want to say to get started?
Just that I've had the pleasure of coaching Daniel for the past 2 years, freshman football, and now 2 years of varsity wrestling.
Okay, thank you. Can you give us an idea of his character, in your opinion?
Daniel is definitely a team player. He's very well acclimated to a team aspect as far as the football went. Very driven. Wants to be the center. He wants to be, the best that he can be. As far as the wrestling goes, he's very, very easy to teach and coach to that next level. For instance, last year, we had a pretty, win-loss kind of 500 season, and so far this year we're sitting at about 27-4, I think. So he's definitely taken the wrestling with strides and tried to improve. In the off season last year, the season was over with. We were back in twice a week working, and he was definitely there to work on his technique.
Okay. Staying in the sports arena, what is his coachability and athletic ability like?
Coaching, it's pretty easy to coach. He's a very likable kid, so he's very easy to address and talk to, and he listens very well during technique, and he needs to be pushed, and when you go to push him, he'll step up his game and realize that he's not maybe giving 100%, and he'll step it up from there. And what was the other one?
Athletic.
Oh, athletic. Extremely athletic for 265 pounds. He moves very, very well, which you usually don't see as a heavyweight. Daniel can actually hit shots that most heavyweights cannot hit. He's got very good hips, moving side to side. As a defensive lineman last year, we didn't have anybody that could block him. He slid through every time, blocking or not blocking. When he was on defense, didn't have anybody to block him. So then when he was on offense, he would block fine. He moves very well for a big man. And I did coach him on both sides of the ball. I had him on offensive line and defensive line as freshman football. And I know this year he only played offensive line. But very athletic, strong, and only getting better. Only getting, I don't know what word to say, but he's getting better.
Okay. Tell us, if anything, as far as your interaction with him from an academic standpoint.
As far as I know, all A's and B's. I check grades each semester, or I have a coach that helps check grades, and I know when there's a problem. So there's not a problem. I've had not one teacher come to me and tell me that Daniel's a problem in the classroom. As a matter of fact, the only things I do here are good things about how well behaved he is in the classroom, and how he gets along with teachers and other students.
All right. Well, thank you, Coach. Anything else you wanted to add?
Roll Tide.